Hey man, how you doing?
Not bad.
Good. I appreciate you taking the time. Roll over here. Were you out on patrol?
Yeah, it's alright. Same room?
Yeah. So, a little bit of interesting shit's happened just recently, actually tonight. I found a couple more people that are involved. Tom Alito is one of them. And yeah, Tom Alito, he's a surgeon that works with Jennifer. But the people that are in my apartment, they're med students. And so I put a security camera in. I didn't suspect anything from them at all. I mean, they're just med students. Put a security camera in. They had a microphone on it. For some reason, and I still can't figure out, I can hear them talking big time.
Wait, you put the camera in?
I put the camera in, and it's a wired system. Wired system. It's got a microphone on it.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hear them talking, and they're making fun of me last night, and I call my wife, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure you know these people, but I don't think she really necessarily knew them as much as Dr. Bean knew them, because then I heard his name talked several times, and they kept calling him Daddy Bean. And so what I've come to figure out, with this whole audio thing is that my wife got pregnant, and that's why they were calling him Daddy Bean. But tonight, I heard my mom, and they were talking to this guy named Eric, and he was one of the guys on the audio. He's got this real gruff voice. So I'm sitting there, and I'm like, listen to him. I send a text to my mom. I said, tell him I can hear him, Mom. Tell him to leave me the hell alone. And she goes, he can hear you. And so I repeated everything that he said. He went, oh shit, God damn it. And so I sent a text back to my mom, and she's like, he can hear you, he can hear you. So she hung up. So I've texted her a bunch of times here, and she won't return my call now. I don't feel safe there. Dude, I really don't. I don't know what's going on with the audio. I brought some of the audio. If you suspect there's nothing to it, dude, I'll play it for you. But I got a little more issue. Dr. Bean paid Nick Narodi to plant meth in the car.
Okay.
It's on the audio.
Okay.
I don't know Nick Narodi for nothing.
Okay.
They say it several times in there. If you want to listen to it, you can listen to it. I'm going to my lawyers in the morning. My lawyers actually want to hear the audio as well. I think Josh Oxenhandler called the detective, but I haven't heard anything from that detective on that yet. I'm getting a little scared because I could send it to a private person now at this point and have them do it. And
I wouldn't be too concerned about that.
Dude, I really am, because my computer, it gets hacked.
I mean, just on our side.
It's a safe piece of evidence.
Aside from the actual holding cells, evidence is the most secure.
Do you want to hear just a clip? Small clip? Are you curious? I got my computer.
Sure.
So I played this for my mom. She's like, there's nothing there. I'm like, oh, give it a break and all. I mean, I can take all kinds of stuff. It just takes a second. But my computer keeps getting hacked into. Mm-hmm. This is a microphone that was put, what is it? Here. I'm so scared, dude. I feel like I'm being followed everywhere. I feel like I'm being followed every time I leave the house. And at this point, I really probably think I am. Just shit isn't working. Shit is just not working out well for me. It's like every time I try and do something, it's just, my mom always knows what I'm doing. My wife does. I'm just like, what? How the hell do you guys know where I'm going? This was in my fireplace. That's Dr. Bean. Close the fucking house. They're getting into the roof. I'm not in the car. I had a wedding ring on the TV. He's a good husband. To me, it sounds like a fucking around clip, little clip. That's the guy I heard, Eric.
Now, is this the clarity that you hear when you hear it aside from the recording?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, aside from no, in my house, very, very light, very, very faint. But once in a while, we hear.
Is it clearer than this?
Oh, no. You would have, that's what I'm hoping that this guy can clear back a little bit. No, that's what I was praying on. But I do have clearer ones than that, absolutely. and then you got it. This is the one that I heard a lot about.
Was that you?
No. Dude, I've got like 6 hours of this stuff.
And what is recorded in?
In my house, in my fireplace area. Let me try this one. Maybe. I really do that real. And if you put headphones on, you can hear much clearer. Those speakers are just horrible.
Okay.
And I haven't altered these at all. They're not re-recorded. This is a radio transmission. 4,000 watts and beam 80 watts. Watching just, I was going out of my mind, dude. I was just hoping you could clean it up just slightly, fix things up. Because all that crackling was, those are voices. Just peeking out and it's clipping.
As far as tonight goes, you're saying that you don't feel safe and all that.
Man, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to go over to a friend's house, actually. I don't feel safe though, because my door can easily get into it. I got a little lofted. I can just put a credit card on it and it just popped right open. And there's no inside mask. And I could do stuff in my apartment, and my wife will call and say something. And it sounds like I can hear them on my little monitor where my camera is, and I'm just like, I don't know how it's hearing things, but no, tonight I actually heard my mom talking to Eric, and my mom was, she knows now. Can I drop this?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Do you
Talk to me.
do you have video to go along with all this
I
stuff?
do have some video, but I put it on that, I put it on a jump drive, and I'm just not finished with the jump drive right now.
Okay,
And it was trail cam shots.
Okay.
And you can't really see because they've been altered a little bit, so it's not a big deal. Same thing.
Well, I haven't heard back from Mitchell, but...
I think Alito talked to Mitchell, though.
You think Alito talked to
I
Mitchell?
do believe I heard Eric say that tonight when he was talking to my mom.
Well...
And they knew I was coming down here. I said I was.
I wouldn't put too much credence in all that.
No.
Okay? I mean, they might just be saying things,
Oh, dude, I agree. Yeah. Because trying to bluff me.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I haven't heard back from Mitchell yet, and he's not the kind of guy that would be swayed one way or the other.
Well, I didn't know Tom Alito was involved at all until just last week.
And I'll get these new names there.
This is just awful, dude. I mean, seriously, this is really taking a toll on my...
So it's Tom Alito?
Tom Alito, A-L-E-T-O.
And who else is involved?
Alex Bean, he was in town.
No, the new names.
Oh, Tom Alito, that's the only one that's like primary to the whole case. You hear in the audio, you hear this Richard Reming, Chester Pfeiffer. I've never heard of these people before.
You know, I mean, I hear so many different names. I hear my Nick, Brian Weimer, that's a name you can check on. He's the captain of campus police. He and Nick are best friends. Nick's my best friend at the time. Brian and I were in Nick's wedding. I hear them talk about Nick and Brian being called managers of the job, so I don't know who.
So is Brian Weimer?
Brian Weimer, he's the captain. Weimer, I believe. And Brian's not gonna lie. I haven't asked Brian yet. I just haven't gotten around to it. But Brian wouldn't lie about anything. He's a straight shooter.
Is that Brian with an I or a Y?
Yeah, Brian I.
Okay. And you're listed Nick?
Nick McCart's one of them. He's my best friend. He's in there.
So we talked about him last time, right? Okay.
Yeah. He won't return any of my calls.
Okay.
Pam Soche, my mom. She'll lie till she dies, dude. I'm serious. She will take it to her grave, she said.
So you're going to stay with friends and
Yeah, I'm going to stay with friends.
Do you know who you're going to stay with?
Yeah.
And you haven't been lined up?
I do.
Okay. What about long term? What are you thinking about?
Well, I'm going to go back into my lodge. I mean, I just think these people I don't know who they're kind of interacting with, but I did hear them talk to Jennifer. I've heard them talk to Bean. Dude, you should come over and listen and see what it picks up, dude. You're more than welcome to hear. I mean, I got the recorder right here. There's just no reason, and I can't explain it. It's almost like